you can win $32,000 on the turn of a card on Card Shark. And if you play your cards right, you can win this beautiful card. And now, the host of Card Shark, Bob Eubanks.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Card Shark. We hope you're having a nice holiday season, getting all ready for Christmas. As you can see, we are. And one of our contestants today could win this fabulous car. We gave a car away yesterday to our champion. And I don't know if you remember our champion or not, but you'll meet him in just a moment. Before we meet the contestants, so let's say hi to our two very lovely dealers who are with us every day on Card Shark. We couldn't play the game without them. Here they are, Lacey Pemberton and Susanna Williams. Good morning, girls.
Good morning.
Nice to have you with us again. And if you deal the cards from the top, okay?
Sure.
We'll do it. While the girls are getting ready, let's meet our two Card Sharks. Come on, champion and challenger. Benjamin, you are known all over town. I don't know if you saw the show yesterday, but at the end of the show, some strange woman walked up on the stage, walked up to Benjamin and said hi to him. You're a devil, aren't you? Huh?
Wonderful.
Yeah, wonderful you are.
Only one came up.
How many did you invite up?
They weren't invited.
Oh, they weren't. You won $8,948 in cash and prizes first time out. That's pretty good, isn't it?
Unbelievable.
Now, whatever possessed you to come on this show?
That beautiful wife of mine, she's been nudging me for the past year. Twice a day. She watches it in the morning and in the evening. She says, you must get on the Card Shark. You must get on the show. And
you
finally, she succeeded, and I'm glad she did.
Benjamin, you're the only guy at 83 I know that gets nudged twice a day. Dina, how are you?
Don't be surprised.
Oh, don't be surprised. How are you, Dina?
I'm doing all right, and you?
I'm fine.
That's
Tell us about
good.
yourself.
My name is Dina Young, and I'm from San Antonio, Texas. I'm a college student looking for a college to go to.
Well, you're from a pretty town, too. Some of my
Thank you.
favorite people are down there. Welcome.
Thank
You know how to
you.
play the game?
Yeah.
All right. First player to win 2 games wins the championship. Lacey's dealt out the cards from the decks you cut earlier. And let's go with our first question of the day. And our first question involves 10 very nice married ladies who are in our studio audience. So, girls, if you would, please. Nice to have you back with us, ladies. Benjamin, before the show, we asked these 10 married women, has your husband ever said something to you that was so sweet and romantic that it made you cry? How many of these 10 women said their husband had said something so sweet that it made them cry?
I would hope that their husband did say something nice and sweet.
Have you done that?
That made him cry. You said husbands. You didn't say wives.
I was just curious, have you ever said something to your wife that was so sweet that made her cry?
Yes.
What was it?
It was very sweet.
Oh, okay. You probably told her the price of the car
These are beautiful,
yesterday.
charming ladies, and their husbands should treat them like queens.
Certainly.
And if they do, sometimes it'll make them cry. I'll
Yes.
say 4.
4 of the 10. Dina, will it be higher or lower than 10?
I think
I
it's gonna,
said 4.
I think it's going to be a tad higher. Every now and then, a man, he'll tell you something nice.
It makes you cry. Yeah,
Yeah.
all right. The actual number of these women whose husband has said something so sweet that it made them cry is 7 of them. You're right, Dina.
All right.
Oh, I think that's nice. That is real nice. Terry, raise your hands, if you would, please. Just let me see everybody. Terry. What do you say?
Well, it's going to make me cry again, but
Pardon
one
me?
night during a company dinner, he leaned over across the table during dinner, and he said, there was a room full of people, and he said, Terry, every man in this room envies me tonight. And I cried right there, and I cry every time I think about it.
Isn't that nice? That's a sweet story. It really is. Congratulations to you. Good. He must be a very special guy. Married to a special lady. Thank you, ladies. Nice to have you with us. I like that. That's a nice story. Makes you cry, doesn't it?
Let's see.
Dina, here's your card, kid. It's a jack.
Okay. I think it's going to be lower.
Lower than the jack. 6.
Higher.
Higher than the 6. Deuce.
Oh.
No. Have to go back to the jack. And Benjamin, you got a chance to play free. You got to play off this card, Benjamin.
Higher.
Higher than the 4? Is it higher? No, it's not. All right. Well, we're going to pause. Maybe things will turn around a little bit when we come back. We must pause for these important words. See you in a moment. Welcome back to Card Sharks. We're in the middle of game number 1, and we're ready to go with our next question. Dina, this is your question. Are you ready for it? And Dina, this is one of our educated guess questions, okay?
All right.
President Reagan's yearly salary is $200,000, according to People magazine. What is the yearly salary of Russian Premier Mikhail Gorbachev? And please give your answer in dollars.
Okay.
Like she would give it in rubles.
All right. I'm going to say that his annual salary will probably be about $100,000.
$100,000. That's in dollars, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Benjamin will be higher or lower than 100,000?
No one in Russia earns $100,000. They can't even count it. Much lower.
Much lower, huh?
Much lower.
Well, here we go. Gorbachev's actual yearly salary in dollars is $18,700. It was much lower. Boy, I tell you what. He must, he must get a lot of perks. I mean, maybe he gets a car and a business account. Do you think, Benjamin? I don't know what that means, but okay. What do you do? All right, here we go. Benjamin has control.
Higher.
Higher. Is it higher? Yeah.
Lower.
Lower than the queen. No, not lower than the queen. Dina, you're playing free with the jack, hon.
Okay. Lower.
Lower than the jack. Let's see. Card jack.
Higher.
Is it higher? It certainly is.
Lower.
Lower than the ace. You bet.
Free.
Freeze on the 9?
Free.
Yeah. Don't blame you. She's only 1 card away from winning game number 1. Benjamin, you got some catching up to do. This lady's tough. You ready?
Ready.
Okay. We surveyed 100 women who have been married 50 years or more. And we asked them, was your wedding day the first time you ever kissed your husband? How many women married 50 years said their wedding day was the first time they kissed?
This would be a very awfully low number. If a woman marries a guy,
yeah,
and never kissed him until her wedding day, there's something wrong with her.
Or maybe something wrong with him.
Or maybe something wrong with him, right.
Yeah.
I would say that would be a very low number. 23.
23. Dina, higher or lower than 23?
I think it's going to be maybe just a shade lighter. Lower.
Lower. Okay. The actual number of women married 50 years whose marriage day was the first time they kissed their husband is 2.
All right.
More than a shade bit lower. Just 2.
All right.
Dina, you froze on the 9.
I want to change that
I
card.
knew you would. Okay, thank you, Lacey. The 9 is a 4.
Okay, it's going to be higher.
If it's higher, you win game number 1 and your first $100 on Card Sharks. Higher than a 4? Yes, sir.
Thank you.
And there, my dear, is your first $100. But
Thank
most
you.
importantly, that's game number 1. You win the next game, and you're the champ, and you'll play for the big money. So
All right.
that means, Benjamin, you got to catch
Catch
up
up.
now. All right. Lacey's going to deal out the cards in the same deck. We're on our way with game number 2. Here's the first question. Dina, this is yours. Surveyed 100 people who live in New York City. We asked them, have you ever witnessed a crime being committed on the subway? How many New Yorkers said they have? They've witnessed a crime on the subway.
I think that's going to be fairly high, considering that New York is one of your highest crime areas. So I'm going to say about 55 people.
55 out of 100. Benjamin?
I'd say lower.
You say lower than that? Well, the actual number of New Yorkers who have witnessed a crime on the subway is 28. Yes, Benjamin, it was lower. Okay, here we go, Benjamin. You can change it if you want to. It's a 6.
Change it.
Well, change it. 6 now becomes a 10. You got to play.
Lower.
Lower than the 10, the man says it is.
Higher.
Higher than the deuce. Here we go.
Lower.
Lower than the jack. No. Back to the 10, Benjamin goes. Dina, you're playing free. Got a free chance, and here is your card, 8.
Okay, lower.
Lower. Is it lower than the 8? No, it is not lower than the 8. All right, so both contestants back to the base card. We're not making much progress, so we'll pause. We'll be right back with more Card Sharks after this. We have returned. We're in game number 2. To find out who our champion's going to be, if Dina wins the game, she's the champ. If Benjamin wins the game, we'll have to play a tiebreaker. And let's go to our next question. It involves our 10 married ladies in our studio audience. And Benjamin, this is your question. Before the show, we asked these 10 married women, is there one subject that you and your husband just can't talk about without getting in a fight? How many of these 10 women said, yes, there is one subject they just can't talk about without getting into a fight?
Most marriages, there is something that men and women don't agree.
Do you have that problem with your marriage?
There are subjects that's
What's
they just
one
don't
subject?
agree.
What one subject causes a fight with you and your wife?
Oh, it could be one of a dozen different things.
I understand.
I would say that would be about a 50-50, 5 of them.
5 of them. Dina, higher or lower than 5?
I'm going to say it's going to be a tad higher because I know that a lot of people don't like to talk about religion, for one thing. And
All right.
we get to fussing about that.
Let's see. The actual number of these women who said there is one subject they can't talk about is 6. You're right, a tad higher. The lady said it, yes. 6 of you ladies, raise your hands for us, please. Which 6 of you ladies? Sylvia, what would that subject be?
My mother-in-law. We never can talk to each other about her without ending up in an argument.
Now, you're defending her?
No.
No, I didn't think so. That's all right. I don't want you to get in any trouble. Thank you very much. Okay, thank you, ladies. It's Dina. Change
I
the card?
want to change that card.
All right. Lacey has, for you, a 10.
Ooh. Okay, I'm going to say it's going to be lower.
Lower. Is it lower than the 10? Boy, it sure is.
Okay. Higher.
Higher. Is it higher than the 5? Yep.
All right. Lower.
Lower than the king. Yo.
Higher. Higher.
All right. If the next card is higher than the 3, we have a new champion, and we do.
Thanks, Benjamin.
Congratulations to you, Dina. Hey, Benjamin. First of all, I want to tell you, you're one of the most delightful people we've ever had on this show.
Thank you, Bob.
Congratulations to you. You won $8,948 in cash and prizes. We'll see you. Dina, come over here. Wait. All right. Now you are the champ. You've got $200, but that's nothing compared to what's about to happen to you because you not only can win a lot of money, you could also win this beautiful car. And you saw Benjamin win that car the other day. Lacey and Susanna have a deck of cards that you cut before we went on the show. And they're going to deal out the cards. I'll remind you also that we do have a couple of jokers in that deck. If the jokers pop up, that enhances your chances of winning that car. And also, just for being our champion, just for being the champ and winning the $200, well, Lacey has a joker for you over there, so that at least assures you one chance of winning the car. So you know all the rules, don't you? Good luck to you, hon. We want to see you win. Neat way to celebrate Christmas, huh?
Yeah, you're right.
$200 for the lady, please. Here we go. Here's your first card. $200, and you got a 9. You can play or change.
I want to change that card
Which one?
to number 2.
Number 2. You can change one card per line, and the next card is a king. That's
Okay.
better. With $200.
200. I'm going to go $100 lower.
$100 lower than the king. Absolutely.
All right,
$300.
okay. I'm going to go 150 higher.
150 higher than the 4. It is.
All
You got $450.
I'm going to go $50 lower.
$50 lower than the 10, and it is
All
again.
right.
500. Come up here, give you another 400. You now have $900.
I want to change that card.
Change the card.
Well, number 1.
Number 1. Let's see. 5 is a 7. You got to play. You got 900.
Okay, I want to go 400 higher.
$400 higher.
Yeah.
Whew. You make me real nervous, lady.
Cross my fingers.
Well, cross your fingers,
Yeah, I
close
got
your
it.
eyes. $400 higher than the 7. It is.
All of it lower.
Are you sure?
All of it lower.
All right.
All of it lower. Come on.
You know what this is going to mean?
Come on.
$2,600 if
sounds
it's lower.
good.
Oh.
All right. 1,000 of it higher.
1,000 higher? Okay, come on. Be there for Dina. $1,000 higher than the 3. Yeah. You got $3,600. The
Okay,
king is your card, my dear. Got to bet at least $1,800.
Okay. I'm going to go 1,800 lower.
1,800 lower. All
Yeah.
right. Now, she's playing very conservative
Yeah.
her first time. It's all right. $1,800 lower than the king, and look what I got for you. $5,400. That's the way to play it, right over here. Come here, hon.
Okay.
You did it. You got one joker. That means you'll have one chance of winning the car. We'll give you that opportunity right after this. We'll be back in just a moment. $5,600 in just a few minutes. Ooh, isn't this fun?
This is a lot of fun.
What a nice way to spend the day, isn't it?
You're right.
Not only that, besides the $5,600, Lacey has a joker for you. You hang on to that joker, because over here you'll find that Susanna has 7 numbered cards. Behind one of those cards is the word car. And if you find that card, well, you're going to win this beautiful automobile. Gene, tell her.
The Toyota Tercel 3-door liftback. Great styling that provides plenty of interior room and convenience. Comes with standard features and California emission. Okay, Bob.
Thank you, Gene. All right, Dina, go find it, hon. Find that one that says car behind it, and you're going to drive home in it. There we are.
Okay.
Oh, I hope that's the one. I really do. Let's take a look. If it's behind number 4, you are the winner of the automobile. Come on, be there. Is it behind number 4? The word is... Doggone it. Let me tell you how close you were. Had you just misdirection just a little bit, you would have won the car. It's okay. You're still the champion.
Okay.
If you win it again, well, then you'll have a chance to go on and win the car again.
Okay.
So what we're going to do is we're going to have you stand over there where the champion stands. Will you do that for me? And we'll bring on our new challenger. Therese, please come in. Hi.
Hi, Bob.
They're applauding for you.
Oh, great.
Tell us about Therese.
Hi, I'm Therese Anderson. I'm a UCLA graduate, and I'm a media buyer.
A media buyer.
I'm a media buyer.
For everybody at home, that means you buy television, radio, and newspaper time?
Yes, all the types of various forms of media.
Wonderful. It's nice to have you with us.
Thank you. I'm
You
glad
know how to
be
play
here.
the game, right?
Yeah.
Good. Well, this lady next to you is the champion. She just won $5,600, and we'll see who the champion's going to be this time. Lacey's dealing out the cards on the deck. The two of you cut. We're on our way. Win 2 games, and you are the big one. Dina, first question for you. We surveyed 100 garbage men, and we asked them, have you ever given a girl a present that you found in someone's trash? How many garbage men admitted they have?
I should hope not too many of them, especially if the girl found out he got it from the garbage. So I'm going to say about 30 at the most.
All she have to do is sniff a little bit. You can probably tell, yeah. Teresa will be higher or lower than 30.
Well, Bob, I think that would be a little lower. Even if they did find something in the trash, I don't think they'd admit to it.
Well, let's see. The actual number of garbage men who have given a girl a present they found in someone's trash is 30. Oh! Whoa! 1.
Thank you.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas.
Hey!
4. And
Wow.
$500. You hit it right on the nose. Okay. How about that?
It's great.
Dina, this is yours. 4.
All right, I'm going to say it's higher.
Higher. Is it higher than the 4? You bet. Just a little bit.
Okay, I'm going to say it's higher.
What do you think? Higher than the 6? Sure.
Okay, I'm going to say it's lower.
She's going on. Lower than the 9. No. Thought you'd freeze on that 9. She chose to go on. That's all right. Therese, you get a free chance at the cards now. Here is your card. It is a jack.
All right, let's go lower.
Is it lower? Sure.
Lower again.
Lower again. The lady says no. We didn't make any progress that time, did we? All right, let's go on to our next question. Therese, this is yours. We surveyed 100 bachelors. We asked them, are you a leg man? How many bachelors said that they are?
I'd say most men are pretty into legs. The men I've known have been, well, relatively into my legs. So I'll say that. I'll say that number.
Mr. Producer says, don't say a word. Okay?
I'd say that number would be 60.
60.
Yeah.
60 out of 100 bachelors said they are. They're leg men. Dina?
Okay, I think it's going to be just a little higher because that's the first thing you really see when you see a lady pass by.
You think so, huh?
Yeah, well, a little bit more.
The actual number of bachelors who are leg men is 74. You're right. It was, Dina.
All right, I'm going to go higher.
Going to go higher than the 4. Here we go again. 10.
Okay, I'm going to go lower.
Lower. How about lower than the 10? Yes.
All right, higher.
Higher than the 3. You bet.
All right, and higher.
If it is, you win game number 1. Oh. 2 cards could have beaten her, and up jumps the 3. And Therese, you've got the jack. What do you want to do?
Okay, let's go lower.
Lower than the jack. Is it lower? Yeah, it is lower than the jack.
Okay, let's go higher.
Higher than the 6. Higher. Whoop.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
Higher again.
Higher than the 7. Ladies going on. You.
Lower, lower.
If it's lower, you win game number 1. You do. All right. First $100 for you. And the first game goes to our challenger. We'll be back to start game number 2. See if our champion can win a game right after this, so don't go away. The Big Gordo. Welcome back. Okay. We're just talking about gaining weight. We have to go, folks. We'll see you next time on Card Sharks. Bye-bye, everybody.
Some of our...
She's magnetic.
I loved it.
She's motivating.
Did you know how smart Liz is?
She's moody.
Hurry up.
She's musical.
I want to live in America.
She's mom.
You're doing good, mister.
And she's money.
Just give her the $1 million.
She's Meredith Vieira, the maven who brought new Moxie to millionaire.
I know.
Watch Meredith Vieira on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire tonight at 8/7.